There are major stories in the Bible. Anyone who has been reading his Bible and loved Jesus, at least you should be accustomed to. You can imagine, we're talking about, say, the parable of the 10 virgins, and someone who has been in church for at least 3 to 5 years is wondering, you mean there's such a thing in the Bible? It means that person, you may not be demonized, but you are lazy. You should have found it somewhere. Are we together? There are certain scriptures that your spirit, you cannot say, I forgot. No. Are we together now? It's like a doctor who has never heard of a syringe. A doctor who looks at a stethoscope and says, what is this? I understand there may be certain machines you've not seen, at least the ones that were invented recently, but you cannot say the tools. How were you trained then? Are we together now? Wholesome spirituality. You must have a general appreciation of Bible knowledge. Number 2, I'm still explaining wholesome spirituality. I just felt like dwelling a bit there. The knowledge of God. The knowledge of God. Make reference to my teaching, knowing God accurately. Knowing God accurately. You may want to listen to it to help this dimension of knowledge. You want to be wholesome spiritually, you must press to know God. I teach there that the knowledge of God is 3-dimensional. The knowledge of his character, the knowledge of his ways, the knowledge of his power. Hallelujah. Then you must understand the plan of salvation. You are not spiritual. I don't care what you know. If you do not understand the plan of salvation, if you cannot intelligently articulate the plan of salvation, 1, you are not matured. Number 2, your spiritual knowledge is standing on shaky ground. Because it is the entire scope of the plan of salvation that culminates to the person Jesus, who is the epicenter of the believer's work. Most Christians can tell you all kinds of things. They attempt to chew strong meat, and you check they don't have teeth. Strong meat is for those who have teeth, well developed, not milk teeth. There's what we call milk teeth. Am I right on that? Milk teeth. Milk teeth is not for, strong meat. The plan of salvation. The average believer who is a churchgoer cannot explain to you the entire plan of salvation in the most simple way, not any elaborate theological explanation, but in a very basic way, because they have not read it, and unfortunately for many, they have not found themselves in Christian circles where that subject has even been discussed. Most believers can sadly talk about breakthrough, they can talk about lifting, they can talk about giving, payment of vows, and these things are not wrong. But ask the average believer to give you intelligently a discourse on the plan of salvation. You'll be very disappointed. And that even includes our spiritual leaders.